Well, the time has finally arrived. My first ever mountain bike race. And we've travelled out here to Barjarg, just north of Mansfield, to this private residence that hold the Barjarg downhill and enduro mountain bike race. It's absolutely extreme terrain out here, but I'm excited. I want to get out there. Let's get this done. Here we go, eh? Got Drew here, our resident pro rider. Hopefully he will get this bike set up for me. They've lent us this beautiful giant Rain 2016 model for today's racing, so let's get it set up now. Drew, take us through it.
All right, first of all, how you feeling? You a bit nervous or you're right to go?
I'm crapping myself, but anyway.
All right, so pretty much all we're gonna do with this one is we're just gonna go over, make sure your suspension's set right, you know what your brakes are doing. Everything else will do itself. We get to sit on it.
Done.
So what we get you to do is when you stand up on the bike, like you're in your riding position, feet on the pedals,
Done.
into your riding position. So when we put your elbows out a little bit more, we're not in the gates. Like you're about to do a start on a BMX track, all aggressive like. All right, come forward a little bit, pull the brakes on. All right, just wait a sec. All right, now softly hop off. All right, let's have a look. So with our...
You've taken the measurements as to where it compressed.
Yeah, so with these O-rings here, what we're looking for is a sag.
Yep.
You can see on the back here, if you have a look on the little shock, sitting at 30% at the back. Up here, you know, you weigh about that 40% sag.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do is put a couple more PSI in there.
Beautiful.
We'll go from there, all right?
Excellent. Let's do this.
So, special little high pressure pump. Be sitting there all day if you try and use this on your tyres. For your first couple of runs, never have done this before, that sort of thing. Leave the suspension just a little bit soft.
Beautiful.
You'll be able to give me feedback through the day. If it's feeling too soft, you're bottoming out. Too stiff, your arms are getting sore, that sort of thing.
Okay.
As we go through. Now I might just do a little bit of a setup in the cockpit there.
Yep.
All right. Quite the opposite to me. I usually sweep mine back a fair bit. Shifters are nice and clear, you're not rubbing your hands or anything on them, so wouldn't stress about your levers. What are the goals here? Make it down alive. All the way around. It's not going to be a true lockout, it's not going to be 100% stiff, it's just going to be a lot stiffer, so your valving changes. On the rear shock here, so this being your entry-level bike, bring down the cost of the bikes, that sort of thing. There's no lockout on this rear shock, you've got a rebound adjustment and your air pressure adjustment.
Yep.
So work with that through the day. Obviously you've got the luxuries here, shuttles, so you don't have to worry about riding up that hill, so lockout won't be an issue.
Go. Game on. Taking it in, a little bit too hard. Sensational. Look at this. Little rock gardens. Oh, definitely over my skill levels, but we're giving it a go. That's it, hooking it around, hooking it around. Well, we made it. I am cactus after having to come up all those hills. That was some intense riding that I don't normally do. I'll have to see how we go downhill now. Try to stay on the pedals and let the brakes off a little bit, just to try and get through. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get those brakes off. Yeah, now we're talking, into the good stuff. Good braking bumps. Woo! Mate, that stuff is insane. Once you start getting through those rocky bits and getting used to keeping your feet on the pedals rather than trying to get your feet off all the time, it's amazing how much more flowy it becomes. But I think this weather is starting to set in. We might have to bust a move on out of here. This is taking it out of me, I tell ya. This is good stuff, but I tell ya, these guys certainly know they are one with their machine, that is for sure. All right, let's keep going down this Enduro Track 1. Oh, leg burn.